Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how I painted a Renedra wattle fence. Super simple paint job, won't take you very long. Spoiler, I love it. I'll probably get some more. So let's see how I did it. Alright, so this is how we begin. So I'm going to leave the fencing on the sprue. I'm going to paint directly on the sprue so I don't have to hold the model while I'm painting. What I've done is I've gone through and I've snipped the connections to the sprue on one side. I've done it on the top so that when I'm dry brushing it'll be I think it'll be easier. I'm testing this out. I'll let you know how it goes. We'll see in the final product. I'm going to leave the bottoms for now. When I'm done painting, I'll just fold back and forth until it snaps, and then I'll just have to touch up those little points, which is fine. I know I don't have to do this. I could totally take it off the sprue and just hold it while I use it, but I'm just going to do it like this. And it also keeps everything contained on the sprue while I'm painting. So again, I've done some snips where I've taken off the whole little connection. Some I've just snipped, and so as I paint, I'm going to just push forward with my fingers as I paint. So let's see, next step is priming. All right, we're all primed up. I happen to use Desert Tan Base by Vallejo. That was just the closest primer I had nearby, so I chose that one. You can use any color, I'm sure. Gave everything a nice good coat. It's dry now. I can start with my first color, my Undercoat. So recently, I'm just going to say, recently I've done various wood things. And I've used a lighter wood, I've used a medium wood, and I've used a darker wood. I want to do something a bit more weathered, and from what I've looked into, gray is a nice way to go about that. So I am going to try with Warp Fiend Gray, and I'm going to give it, give the whole fencing this as its base coat. Let's see what happens. Alright, so now that we have our Warp Fiend Gray undercoat, I'm going to do a little step here that I'm not even sure if it's actually necessary. It probably will do nothing for the end result, but I'm going to do it anyway just in case. And I'm going to pick out some strips along the, I guess, a wattle, and paint them in, I'm going to use Baneblade Brown, I'm going to use Guncore Brown, and I'm also going to do that on some of these sticks, these up and downs. And then I'm also going to use Deathworld Forest. Now, I don't know if it's actually going to do anything in the end, but I'm going to throw it in there just to have some kind of variation. Maybe it'll show up later on, okay? Let's put those on. All right, so here we go. You can see I've put strips of these colors in various areas, and I also have some of these uprights in the brown and the Guncore Brown. Just add variation. Again, let's find out in the end if you can actually tell, but make sure you do that on both sides, or I guess you really don't really have to, but I think it'll slightly show through slightly different coloring just to give it some overall variation, okay? So now that we've done all that, we are going to give it all a wash of Strong Tone. Now, if I had Agrax Earthshade, I would use that. I don't have it, so I'm going to use my Strong Tone. I'm just going to give it a wash all over the place and try to get it into the recesses just to give it that darkness on the inside. And once that one's done, I'm actually going to once the soft Strong Tone is dry, I'm going to also apply some Reikland Flesh Shade just to give it a bit of a brownish look. Okay, let's put those on now. All right, I've got both washes all done. It's just about dried up. I'm going to give it another few minutes before I do the next step, which will be Troll Blood Highlight. It's a gray, pretty light gray, and I'm just going to dry brush this all over everything, and I think it's pretty much going to cover up everything that I just worked on. But there we go. Troll Blood Highlight as a big dry brush. Alright, there we go. Light dry brushing of Troll Blood Highlight. Light gray. And in the end, all those little strips of other color, you can kind of see it when you look up close, but when it's far away, you can't tell at all. So just skip that extra step. That's what I thought. Also, having the two washes, I'm not sure if it was absolutely necessary. I wonder if just Reikland Flesh Shade would have been fine, but I think it's looking good. So anyway, let's see what it looks like put together. All right, here we go. Here is a bunch of archers, human archers, standing behind the fence. The fence turned out great. I really like the way it looks. I'm gonna take some pictures when I've got my army together, but. Look at that. Let's put some guys here. It's just over waist high which I think is good. You know, it's not too imposing. It's not meant to be a huge wall. It's just a wattle fence, and I think that's great. It's going to keep the animals inside the pen, and I should probably get some fields and some livestock to add to the atmosphere of the games. These little pieces, there are two smaller pieces. The little feet don't actually go on them very well. They don't stick. I think they should be glued, but I don't know if I'm going to put a little base on these. If I don't know if I'm going to make them permanent or not, or if they're going to be modular like they are now. But I'll have to figure out what I do with those little feet and whatever kind of base I use. Maybe popsicle sticks or something. I don't know. But I'll decide that later. Otherwise, I'm going to paint those little ties, those little ropes. And I love it. I think they turned out really, really great. I love the wood color. I think I made a good choice there. Yeah, you can't really tell that there are different colors within there. You can, like, up close you can kind of tell, but I wouldn't do it, so I'd skip that. Anyway, Renedra Wattle fencing. I give it a thumbs up, and I will probably look into getting more. If not of this one, then of the some other fencing by them. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you learned a little bit. If not, hope you enjoyed it. If not, you know, whatever. Thanks for watching either way. See you later. Bye.